Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Cal bringing you another speed run episode. It has been a little bit over a week since our last episode, and pretty much we are just finishing up our last army camp. Going to be going to max camp space, finishing up the spell factory. It's been a pain not having spells, but soon that pain will be over, and we'll be able to move on. Essentially, it is a bit rough right now farming because we only really have the balloons right now, and Barch isn't really strong enough to push us up into the trophy range that we need to get that good loot. But wow, that's nice. It seems that through just playing that silver like 1 is a really nice place to be. Anywhere lower and I feel like it's a bit too hard finding the loot, and if you go any higher the loot is there. It's just the bases are a bit too hard for our troop levels at the time, and especially that we aren't really using any spells. We're trying to conserve them. It makes it a bit difficult, so we're going to drop a heal here. Hopefully that will be enough to get us through the back end of this base. We might have a bit of trouble against the what's it called, the back end wizard towers, but hopefully they'll be able to break through here. Kind of bet it all on that minion placement because I wanted it to take out the archer tower. No. Okay. We do keep one minion alive, but we do end up taking out all the defenses. Hopefully we have enough time to indeed finish the base and get all of the loot, because if we do run out of time it will be a bit unfortunate. So we get a split here, which is nice. That means they'll go to the storage and these ones will go to the collector. Very nice. We're probably not going to 3-star just because of the corner builder huts, but as long as we get a decent split. Oh, we have a Tesla out there. That throws a wrench in our plans. It probably won't be a 3-star. We'll probably leave up all this loot in the top area. But I guess while we're waiting, I guess we can say the plan. So right now the plan is to farm up and get our... I really don't know right now, because even though Loonian is a very good farming strategy, I feel that it is a bit high risk, high reward type deal, where sometimes you just throw in your loons and you just don't have enough power to really get through the entire base. So then, because most of your troops are only defense targeting, you only really get that loot if you 3-star. And examples like this, where you could argue that actually it was more my fault I didn't get all this loot just because I didn't put the minions behind the balloons. I kind of held onto them, and because of that we're going to be missing out on a lot of loot. But it isn't as consistent as I would like it to be, and especially if you're attacking dead bases where the loot is more spread out. If you don't 3-star, you're really missing out on a lot of it, so you really have to hit easy bases. But yeah, this is a bit of an unfortunate raid just because we did take out the entire base. We just left up over 200k loot up for grabs, which is a bit unfortunate. So I really don't know what I want to upgrade now. We only upgrading our wall breakers because we didn't quite meet that that loot requirement. We were a bit running behind schedule because we were so low in trophies that it was almost impossible to get any good loot. So I've been pushing up to silver from bronze and yeah, take my advice for it. Don't farm in bronze. It is not worth it. Here's another good base. Let's see. And the problem is that we're fighting a lot of Town Hall 9s, and at least the good thing is down here in, or up here in Silver 1 / down here in Silver 1, you get a good amount of Town Hall 9s that don't have queens, and that makes it so that you don't have to worry about them, of course, because with our Town Hall 8 balloons, it really having a queen up is a really big problem. And this raid isn't looking too hot, but I guess at least we'll get the gold, even though we don't really want the gold. But yeah, this is another example of good loot. It's just that because we're using balloons, because we didn't really get halfway through, we're going to miss out on a lot of it. Don't really have a king either. Hopefully, if we can take out this archer tower, there we go. So at least we get all the elixir on this left side. We're going to miss out on a lot on the right, but we did get all the gold, so then at least we can upgrade some walls or upgrade some what's it called? Well, gold upgrade things. But yeah, that is going to be the 2 attacks. The plan is to get to Town Hall 10 as soon as possible. So we're just going to max out everything, drop everything, and then go to Town Hall 10. But I think we're gonna upgrade our balloons and minions. We won't do lava hounds, I don't think. Pretty much we're trying to get to Crystal, but before we can get to Crystal we need to farm up the troops so we can get to Crystal. And the best way I can see doing that is either upgrading Barge, I would say, so then we can just 50% the dead bases and then get to Crystal, and then there's a lot of dead bases up there and the farming will be easy. And then once we upgrade the troops that we'll need to upgrade to Town Hall 10 and the troops that will help us farm even at Town Hall 10, we will then get miners and then do miner attacks, because the miner attacks are way too good for farming. And I just got one of my accounts at Town Hall 10 and used the medals to get miners immediately. So once I did that, it's so easy, and I think that's going to be the best way to at least speed run and get to a very high progression for a very low amount of time and effort, which is the best way. So we do miss out on a bit, but it isn't the biggest deal. We can go here, do it. So it costs about 150k. So we made about 300k, I would say, which isn't bad, but it isn't good. Next troop we're going to upgrade is probably going to be the minions, just because we have the loot for it. I can't see us farming to to 6 mil. Is that 6 mil in an hour? Not with the lucky raids that we have going right now. But all that we need left to put down is we're going to try to get our Archer Queen as soon as possible. It's going to be a bit rough, but we'll try our best. Drop down these defenses and traps, which we're going to do with the extra gold that we have. And once all that is down, we will then move to Town Hall 10, because we don't have any other big upgrades. We'll upgrade these when we get the time, because actually we won't even need to upgrade these. We won't upgrade the dark barracks. We'll just upgrade our regular barracks, get them to P.E.K.K.A, and then get them to Baby Dragon is next, I believe. Yeah, and then get them to Miner. So it's going to be a while for that one, but I think those will be on the priority list. So we're going to go to Town Hall 10, get these up as soon as possible, get to miners, and then we'll be able to miner farm and then get our heroes up very quickly, because right now it is a bit slow. Maybe adding lava hounds will probably be the way to go as well, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Ooh, a training potion. So we'll sell a training potion, which is over here. Bam. And then we'll leave the video off at that. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.